Well, shall we go see what the storm did? Oh, that's a big branch. Not the biggest that I've had to drag, but that's a pretty good size one. Come from that tree, I'll bet. One of those two. And I got some branches to clean up. Oh, shall we go see the bees? Or see what it looks like down here? So last night, wasn't raining as much as it was winding. We had like 40 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Kind of looks like it. In fact, down at the end of the property, last night at about, stick out of ground, busted ones up there. That's not good. It's right kind of over my work. There's a bunch of branches in the way. We have to watch out for that though. There's a branch up there busted too. Ooh, there's a big one. We have to work at getting that one down. This one? No, it's not that one. It don't start raining. It's that one right there. You can see it. It's dead. That's why it broke. That's not too bad. I'll be able to get a rope over the end of that and pull it out. Looks like everything held up down here though. Wind gusts were coming kind of from the south. There you can see. It's not really blowing very much right now. I got a little wind thing right there. It came from, what would it be, southeast a little bit. But they were getting pounded in the face. Honeybees and pieces of trees. They had to work to get blown through that. I hope you're okay. Maybe I'll get this. Well, it wasn't cold or anything. It was just blowing hard. I mean, at one point after, so what was it, about 10 o'clock maybe? Someone knocked on our door and a tree down at the far end of the property had gone down. So I had to go down there and see what was up. But it turned out that it was one of the neighbor's trees. But yeah, it's a big oak. Big one. Big oak. Yeah. I don't know. That's a pretty good size one up there. Busted. Laying across like. Oh, it just looks like branches. Now I got water on the lens. Well, crap. You see what I see? Well, it appears one of ours went down. At least it went down that way. Crap. That was a big ass root ball. Dang. That's a big one. Look at all of this. It peeled all of this up. Oh, it's one of the pine trees. Well, one of those did that over here a couple years back. Well, at least it went that way. Yeah, so you can kind of see the direction that the wind was coming from. It was like this direction. Wow. That's a nice tree. Nice and straight. Hit those ones up there. Hit those ones hard. Huh. Wow. Well, I'm glad I prayed for the Lord to calm the storm, because if it was doing stuff like that, it could have gotten... Oh, dang it. Now I'm going to have to clean that up. And that was staked down real good, too. That's funny. Okay, so there's the runs right there. They're just kind of staked down, and even that last one just has shovels and stuff holding it down. But it's still down. But the one that was staked down kind of permanent good, that must have been some fast wind along the ground to catch that. 'Cause I had that sucker staked pretty good. Oh, doesn't look like her horse shelter survived this time. Last time I found it halfway down the field. It had rolled. We were able to fold it back open, but doesn't look like it maybe survived this time. Well, I got good dirt right there. We'll have to fix that. Yeah, I just held down with shovels and stuff. Well, looks like it might not have made it through this one. Yeah, see, our upper pasture is even wetter than down where the bees are. That's why I don't have bees up here. You know, I'll be back when I get closer. You know, you never realize how big 10 acres is until you go to walk from one end of it to the other. Well, doesn't look like any of ours came down. That's good. Oh, maybe another one of the big branches over there. We had one come down, a year before, and it landed just perfect. I say by the grace of God and goodwill of angels that it didn't smash the fence. It just kind of is like L-shaped, and the way it landed, it just thunk. And I don't have anything big enough to hold it while we cut it and stuff like that. But down here's where a tree went down last night. Yeah, you can see the branch. Made kind of an L when it landed, so it didn't smash the fence. Looks like another one broke from that tree. That one, I don't know how that one's staying, but it must be held up there by the grace of God. We need to get someone out here that can clean them up. Yeah, okay, it wasn't, because last night I came down here and I parked across the street over there, and I didn't know if it was one of these two trees or one next over, but you can kind of see the straight through there, big one that went down, and it was as big as these. Guys already had it halfway cleared up by the time I got down here. It's one thing nice about country neighbors. I'm gonna have a bunch of garbage to clean up. Yeah, see, our upper pasture, it's kind of got dry spots, but yeah, there's a lot of weather up at this end. Yeah, I bet the horses had a fun night. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like any of ours came down. That's good. Some branches, a big branch over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out and clean up some garbage, it looks like. But I had to do a walk around and check the fence. And at least the one spot that a tree went through it, I don't have to worry about dogs or horses getting through there, so. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back into my coffee. This is what I do when we have northwest storms. The next morning I put on my wet shoes. I don't know, they're wet now. And I walk the fence line to find out what happened and fix anything that did. Just glad none of ours came down. I don't have any way to deal with it. Oh, almost lost my shoe. That's no fun. Don't want to lose your shoe out in the horse mud. Now you see why this garden spot here did not work well for me. The whole pasture drains right into it. Takes forever for it to dry out come summer. Might make a good pig pen. Yeah, I'm gonna have a mess to clean up. Oh well, not as bad as it could have been. Praise God. Blessed days, everyone. Bye.